Hi, my name is Tia Brazier and I'm the General Manager for the PADC. Today I'm going to take you through a step-by-step guide of how to submit your entries for the Skull Awards for 2023 via Awardforce. Now, before we begin, make sure that you have a printed copy of the call for entry book so you can refer back to it at any time. And don't forget, you can play this video back time and time again to make sure that you submit your entries right. So, shall we begin?
First, we need to log into Awardforce. You can find the link in your call for entry book. Otherwise, this is theskulls.awardsplatform.com. If you've previously used Awardforce, enter your details into the login section. If not, sign up. Remember, this is not your PADC login. Once you log in, it will take you to your entry page. This section gives you a brief outline on what is mentioned in the call for entry book. You can also access the call for entry book in this section. Now, we will start to create your entry. The first thing you will need to do is select the main category. All the information about the main category will appear. You can also find this information in the call for entry book. Next, select the subcategory. All info on subcategories are also in the call for entry book. Then, add the name of your submission, usually the name of the campaign or work. Scroll down to add the company name. This is the name of the company or agency who created the work. Make sure that you are the only one in your company submitting your entry. PADC do not give refunds to duplicate entries within the same category. If you have collaborated on a piece of work with another agency, we highly recommend discussing award submissions with them prior to submitting any work to avoid duplicate entries. Add the client brand in Name of Client, then press Save and Next. This will then take you on to the next round of entry submission. From here, you'll need to enter the publication date of the work. This refers to the date that your entry was first published or released to the public. The publication date must be between the 2nd of August 2022 and 1st of August 2023 to be eligible. This is to avoid anyone entering work from previous years. Now you will need to fill out the creative overview and rationale. In the creative overview, you will need to briefly explain what the entry is about in up to 100 words. The rationale will give you the opportunity to go into greater detail about the work, including the client, target audience, the development process, and the final outcome of the work. Make sure to provide the creative overview and rationale, as this provides the international judges with further context and understanding of the work. You must also enter an award entry declaration form. Awardforce will not allow you to submit an entry without it. This can be found on the last page of your call for entry book. I recommend starting all entries and saving them as drafts to find the entry ID, then filling out the award entry declaration form and uploading it all at once, as all entries have been drafted before finalising the submission. Once you've finished and the award entry declaration form has been uploaded, click Save and Next. This will then take you to the third round of entry submissions. This is the section where you will need to add the contributors. The contributors are the people that have contributed to the work that you're submitting. Only PADC members will be acknowledged as a contributor on the final award, and it is your responsibility to make sure that all details are spelt correctly, not the PADC. Now you're on to the final step of your submission process. Here, you will need to add in your work. The component types and the file formats will vary depending on which category you enter. All of this info is in the call for entry book. We also highly recommend adding a case study video. This can act as a visual aid to back up your creative overview and rationale for the judges. Once all your components have been uploaded, click Submit Entry, not Save and Next. This will then take you to your cart. You will have a choice between selecting the member fee or the non-member fee. Depending on the time that you're submitting, this may include current or late fees. If you're submitting these entries as a member, you must provide your membership number, otherwise the payment will not go through. Enter all your details on the right-hand side and then select Proceed to Payment. It will take you to another window where you will need to enter all of your payment details. If you are unable to proceed with the payment first, check all the information has been added correctly. Then check that you have enough money to make the payment. If the payment is still not letting you proceed, contact us either via phone or email and send us a screenshot of any messages that may be appearing. Once you have successfully submitted your entry, you should receive an email from Awardforce confirming your entry submission with your invoice. Otherwise, you can also access and download your invoice over here.
Congratulations, you have submitted your entry for the 2023 Skull Awards. Well done you. Now please remember, you have to submit all entries no later than the 31st of July. And the reason why is because we need enough time to go through every single entry to make sure you've submitted it right, and then give you time to make any changes if you need to. Then we're heading over to New York to be judged by the best of the best. Now, if you have any questions or you have any glitches and you can't figure it out yourself, don't forget you can always email or give me a call, or Claudia as well, she's here to help. But make sure that you check the call for entry book because it is there as a guide to help you along the way. Good luck and can't wait to see your entries in live.